Well, good morning, Interbet fans, and welcome to the preview for Scottsville. We're at the 20th of March. We've got a 25 pentometer, so there's been a bit of rain about, and the course will be softish. 9 meter false rail. Remember, they race on the inside track always. I don't know, they only seem to race on the outside track on big days, but there's never ever confirmation of what it is. It should say bend inside track. Surely that should be in the information. So that we know. But anyway, we're racing down the straight in the first race, which is 12:15, 9 race program, as I said, 1200 meters. And you've got to go on the betting here with the first timers, and nothing seems to have been backed. There's no positive comments for many of them, and as a result, we've got to go with the two horses that won first time out. That's number 8, Princess Ozma, won very well, a very good time, 89.93. That's under 1 minute 10 for the 1200 meters. That's good, and she looks like she's got a big future ahead of her. Air of Mystery also won extremely well, but that was in the 800 meter race. She now gets 1200 meters, which could be interesting. I think the big danger to both of them is number 2, Little Miss KJ. Very nice first run, and look for big improvement. If this had a more fashionable jockey on, it would be much shorter in the betting, and there might be a lot of value in Little Miss KJ. Race 2, Juvenile Plate, 1200 meters. This is another very interesting race, and you've got to go for the two the two horses that have run here, and that is 14 Sundance Kid, good time as well, 58.19, not bad at all. Should go the 1200 easily from the Wendy Whitehead stable, and draw 14 might be a concern, but in the soft going, sometimes it's better to be drawn towards the outside. The big danger's got to be Gladiatorian. This is number 10 on the card. Anton Marcus jumps aboard. That's a big jockey up. Was back to hot favourite last time and ran a pretty good race, 63.48 for 1100 meters. Not bad. It should be well suited by the 1200, and that I think is the one they've all got to beat. Look for big improvement from a Royal Sovereign. The stable rider jumps aboard it. It won at 10-1, beating its stable companion last time. Might be a lot of improvements by Karari out of Captain Elmer. Lots to like about that pedigree. Race 3 is the first leg of the place accumulator, and I make it a four-cornered contest. Winter Journey looks like the horse to beat. Now, the interesting thing is Muzieni's ridden Vision of Will the last 3 times. He jumped off that to ride Winter Journey, which he rode the time before last. The 1000 meters might be on the sharp side, and I think this filly might be better on the poly. She ran 2 very good races on the poly, but the soft going should suit her, and she's long overdue. Expect her to just about win. The horse that interests me is the horse that he's jumped off, Vision of Will, because they put the blinkers on this one, and Rachel Venica jumps aboard it. Well, that's a great replacement. I think she'll go very well. Ladies' Day with Anton Marcus aboard it. That's number 2. Daryl Moore's runner could be a big danger. And then have a close look at Adiana. Donald Greatham gets a ride for Garth Puller. That's number 11. Might be the joker in the pack. Race 4. Maiden Plate fillies and mares. They go 1600 meters, and I'm going strongly with 7 Fearless Kitty. I think she's the right filly, and she should be able to win. I've been waiting for blinkers. I've said it the last 3 times. They put the blinkers on her at last, taking them a long time to catch a wake up, but anyway they have, and she's top of the speed rating. Got to be very hard to beat. So what else is there? Ajras, number 1, Muzieni Duncan Howells, improved last run again, as a very small profile, but Craig Zaki rides this for Corinne Bestel. Very good stable. This, have a close look at that one. And then Alabama Sky and Greensleeves both got chances. Greensleeves is your favorite, but I do like Fearless Kitty above her. Race 5, merit rated fillies and mares, 1600 meters. This gets tough. Okay, so there are a number of horses that come into this race with a chance. My top choice is Princess Anastasia. Got a new stable. Craig Zaki jumps aboard it. He rides for the owners, and I expect Princess Anastasia to run very well. She's going to come from the cold dryer stable to the red hot Gareth Van Zyl stable. That might make the difference. Twice the quality, got good form on the turf. Look for that one to run well. And then your horse is top of the betting board. Hot Strike's got good form, but DeMello jumped off that to ride Lazy Yusra. Maybe he had to because that's his stable. That's scratched now. Rotunda. Easy maiden win on the Polly, but she might have a lot of ability, this one. Gearson gets a ride on Sea Eagle. Now here's a 4-kilogram claimer that's starting to find his feet, and that makes that a runner. Unlucky miss, Anton Marcus aboard it. Never ever leave Anton Marcus out of Duncan Howell horses. They should be the ones that will fight it out. Race 6, Graduation, 1400 meters. The interesting thing here is that Dr. Manfred Rower has a share in the two horses that look like they'll fight it out. Luna Cam from the Dry Yard with a merit rating of 82, and Craig Zaki jumps on that, and Fly the Coon. Anton Marcus rides this for Lorenzo Karim. Now this horse has come off a long rest, but this horse is packed with ability. Must have had a problem. It used to be owned by Ferreira. It is now owned by these guys, and they're all vets, so they've fixed the problem. And when Marcus jumps on a horse plus half a kilo over probably the preferred trip, and it's come from a rest, and it doesn't look like the best of the stable horses, have a very close look. So that's got to go into all your play. Dandilo's got good form, finding freedom, second run after a rest, and so is Edgerton. That's against them. The find of the race might be 11 Canadian Bolt, 4 kilos off its back, drawn on the outside. If the outside going's good, that should run well. Race 7, Fillies and Mares, 1500 meters. The favourite here, Glory Days, has got exceptional form, gets Rachel. That's a big plus, and should go well. So we've got to look at the time to roll form. They've all run behind time to roll. Keep on Dancing, Mount Laurel and Glory Days, and I think the three of them will fight it out. But the dog horse is Aquasulis. Gets a 3.5 claim. It's got postage stamp on its back. Could run really well, although might need more ground. Race 8, we go 1950, Fillies and Mares, handicap, 5-cornered contest. Crew of Ice's a big runner, Carl Stradham, gets aboard this one. I think that he's starting to ride with confidence, Carl Stradham, and maybe this is the right ride for him. She should be able to win. She's got ability, this filly, and she goes probably the right type of trip. She's been campaigning over shorter. Angel of Justice been running on the Polly, but did win on the turf, and she's got to have a chance with Gabriel Peterson, other apprentices riding well. Top of the speed rating, Chelsea Flower. I think she's got a chance. Name of the Game, got good form, Dean Canema for Keegan DeMello, but she does look like she's certainly not as well handicapped as Grew of Ice. If you look at the two of them, Grew of Ice gets 1.5 kilos from her. I think Grew of Ice got a better profile. Miss Gibson, this might be anything. This filly, they backed it. Every time it's run, its last 2 starts after it won its maiden, and this might be the trip that she's looking for out of a Windrush mare by Give Me the Green Light. That's a very, very good cross. So they look like they're the ones. Blazing Astute might be worth including as well. Race 9, Fillies and Mares, merit rated 1400 meters. I like Flashy Katrina, Anton Marcus aboard for Com Naidu. They've found something, and obviously the horses are running quite well, so it goes into all your play. Forgetful Girl might be a big danger, 12-1 this one, number 4. Desert Rose, who knows how good she is. She won very easily first time out. There was a little support for her, and she might be very, very useful. Robert Cartier again for Gareth Van Zyl. Over the course and distance should go well. But Lady Serena, have a close look at this one. Keegan DeMello for Paul Lafferty, number 11. I like her chances. Good golly, Miss Molly's got to have a squeak. She gets a 4-kilogram claim. She's got 48 on her back. And so does a Laurel Lane have some sort of chance. The 1400 meters will suit her, but she's drawn on the outside. So they look like they'll fight it out. All in all, one of those cards that just looks like it's fraught with disaster, but 1 or 2 of them could come home, and I think that you've got to go short in some races and fill up the others, and you might end up getting the cash. So, from me, James Goodman, and the whole Interbet team, remember, bet on the tote, tab, only place to bet, or Interbet. Interbet, all the tote money goes through the tote. That's the way to play. Let's get rid of the open bet.